Hey there, fans. Welcome back to another video update. As promised, we're going to be doing our second audio edition, audio edition, right? Yeah, our second set of characters that we released just a couple of days ago. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, before I get started, just want to keep in mind that there's two things that we need. Either we need the raw file, so no audio manipulation to it whatsoever, right? And you can send over your audition file over to gman3330 at gmail.com. Again, that's gman3330 at gmail.com. Send that over and we'll keep in touch. Like I said, it's a process, so it's not like first come, first serve. We're looking for quality. So what we're going to do is once we've announced all of the different auditions, we'll go ahead and then take a look at it, and then we'll be in contact with everybody. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. First character, you guys already know how Starscream sounds like, right? He's, from the show. So, try and mimic that as close as possible. The next character, also Shockwave. You guys already know what Shockwave sounds like. Next character is going to be Skylynx. You guys already know what Skylynx sounds like. So those are pretty easy because they've been in the show before and we know exactly what they sound like. So do your best to mimic that, right? Let's get into the next couple of characters, right? Those are the ones, the new Predacons, the ones that we haven't seen before. Let's start out with Hungar. Hungar, I would say, as far as his voice goes, I would say I'm looking for something very close to Scourge from the Cybertron, Transformers Cybertron animated series, the Unicron trilogies, the Unicron trilogies. I think he came from like something called Animal Planet or something like that. So something along those lines, right? Then we have Twin Strike. Twin Strike, the two-headed, monster. I don't know if he's a dog. Kind of reminds me of the Greek animal dog with the three heads or whatever, right? I want something snarling here, like think Sabretooth from like the X-Men, either the 90s or X-Men Evolution or Wolverine and the X-Men. That's fine. Next one would be Windrazor. I like to think this one kind of like Pterosaur from Beast Wars, but not exactly the same, right? I need a variation here, but something like along those lines. Blight, is it Blight or Blot? I don't know. And then we have Ripper Snapper. I'm gonna handle them both together because, actually no. Next we have Blight. So Blight is, I don't know what type of animal he is, really weird looking. So anything that's growling, anything with this monstrous voice, right? I'd be okay with. I really don't know where I'm gonna go with him, but when I hear it, I'll know it, right? Next character, same thing, Ripper Snapper. Maybe something along the lines with some type of maybe a merman effect. I don't know. Merman from He-Man. If you listen to He-Man, a Cartoon Network He-Man, maybe something along those lines, but not to that same level. But Ripper Snapper in this case he kind of reminds me of Godzilla, to be honest with you, with the beast mode that he has. He reminds me a lot more of Godzilla than anything else. So I'll tell you what, impress me when it comes to both Blight and Ripper Snapper. Just kind of impress me. Go with what you guys feel, and I'll hear it, because I still don't have an idea of what I'm looking for from those two specific characters, right? The next one that we have is Inferno. I mean, that's a classic one, right? We're looking for something very, very similar to G1. I'm sorry, not G1. I'm sorry, Beast Wars. We're looking for something very, very similar to Beast Wars, if not identical. So that's pretty simple. So like I said, guys, that's pretty much it. We do have another set of auditions to come up with, but they're not going to be new characters. I have not heard back from a number of prior voice actors, so I'm going to reach out. I have heard from some, but I haven't heard from others. There were some that I knew that just weren't going to be there because they told me like 3 years ago that they were done. Like, for instance, the guy who does, I think his name's Max, he does Rodimus and Smokescreen, told me like 3-4 years ago that he was pretty much retiring. So I just want to send out one final email to that individual to see if they're still on board. So for the next set of auditions, we're going to look at characters that you know, we've seen from the show that need new voice actors. So guys, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'll see you guys on the next video in the project updates. Till all are one, peace out.